appreciating the hospitality. Filipinos are known for hospitality. Filipinos, when we welcome our guests with open arms and with a smile. Which is why our country got colonized by 3 countries. First guest was Spain. Stayed for 333 years. At first, we never really thought they were colonizing us. We just thought they were overstaying. 300 years, how many churches do we need in our place? Being with Spain for 333 years made Filipinos one of the most religious people in the world. You can tell if a Filipinos pray because our eyes are closed, our cheeks are shaking, there's a side tear for some reason. But, you see the most religious Filipinos praying not in church. You see them at the immigration line at the airport. That's where we all pray. We all say the same prayer too. Like, oh Lord, please don't let that man ask me too many questions. I'm only here for vacation. 300 years. We're so religious, actually. We're a very festive country, We have so many festivals every month. To start the year, we have a week-long celebration of the Santo Niño, the baby Jesus. You see? And when I went to this festival, everyone was drinking alcohol in the streets. And you get 3 shots of alcohol if you shout, "Pit Señor!" Which means, "Hail to the King." And I tell you, I shouted, "Pit Señor" so many times. And I was so drunk in the streets, and then I realized why we celebrate the baby Jesus. Because the older Jesus will not allow that party. Filipinos, we are the smartest Catholics in the world. We celebrate the baby Jesus more. You know why? Because the baby Jesus needs to be asleep by 7. Doesn't have any words yet. You guys are going to hell for laughing at that, you know that. I'm just kidding. Filipinos are also, we have the best lechon in the world, the roasted pig. Right? It's the best, religion and lechon, that's the perfect combination. Because every bite of that high cholesterol pork takes you a step closer to God. You cannot deny this, you feel it in your heart, every bite of that lechon. The Lord is hugging my heart. I love you too, Lord. Yes, Filipinos, we're a bit divided right now. Some are anti-Duterte, some are pro-Duterte. See, I'm not taking sides. You see, I'm for progressive Philippines like every Filipino. And I do see some nice changes, like a bit of changes, nice changes. Like in the airport. You guys notice the airport? Remember the Laglag Bala? For the foreigners here, Laglag Bala listening, Laglag Bala are airport officials that will plant bullets in the passengers' bag, extort money from them, victimize old people. It's really, really evil people. You know what the president said? If that ever happens again, he will fire everyone at the airport. You know what I did on my last flight? I put bullets in my bag. It's payback time, You can just imagine the look on the airport official's face looking at my bag through the X-ray machine. He was like, "Oh my God. There's so many bullets. You tell him, I love my job." Welcome to Naiya. Have a nice flight, sir. Enjoy it. There's nice BBC is here, There are a lot of fake news. You guys can check out some of the news coming out. There are a lot of fake news coming out in this world, One fake news I heard is this. I'm not sure if you guys heard about this. It's U.S. intelligence tags Duterte as a threat to democracy and human rights. Now, this is fake news. You know why? Because for a country who elected Donald Trump, there's no such thing as U.S. intelligence. I'll be gone soon, But seriously, we have to question U.S. intelligence, really. There are a lot of shootings in their campuses. You know what their solution is to the campus shootings? Give teachers guns. U.S. intelligence. You want to give teachers guns. You see, when I was young in school, if I don't know the answer, or if I'm noisy, the teacher will threaten me with a ruler and a chalk. And now you want to give them guns? How hard school will be with guns. Teachers holding guns. You're like, what is 2 times 2 na ba to? What is 2 times 2? Bang, bang, bang! Ha, 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 ha. Or there are some solutions to problems that There are a lot of help coming in from different countries, which is nice. We need all the help we can get, but some solutions of Western countries cannot apply to Filipinos. Not yet, Because what are rich countries' solution to problems right now? Running fun runs and marathons. These are their solutions. Let's beat cancer. You want to beat cancer? Let's do this. 20 kilometers. Let's go, guys! Start running in circles. And this is the solutions that we're doing right now in our country, which is not helping. Like every year, do you know that the Philippines do the Earth Run every year? The Earth Run, running to save the Earth. We do that. I call it the biggest gathering of hypocrites in the world. Because we all know everyone drove their cars to the venue. Like, I don't understand the Earth Run, really. I have to question it. Because there are 3 categories to the Earth Run. One is the 5K run, 10-kilometer run, 20K run. What does that mean, 5K run, I kinda care for the Earth. 10K run, I love the Earth. 20K run, I'm gonna die for the Earth! I think the Earth run should just be one distance so that we just know who really cares for the Earth. Someone wants to run for the Earth, they'll be like, I want to run for the Earth. Yes, it's 500 kilometers. Fuck the Earth. I question these solutions really. As a comedian, I have to question it because we're doing it to solve our problems. Like we do the run for the Pasig River. You heard about this? Running to save the most polluted river. Why are we running to save that river? We should be swimming that river. So that we just know how bad we need to fix it. That river is so polluted, you don't need to jump over a bridge to kill yourself. No, you just need 2 tablespoons of the river. Someone wants to kill himself in that river, he's not holding a gun to his head. No, he's holding a spoon, Like, I hate this knife! One more spoonful. It's very spicy. Now let's make fun of the Chinese. China, I cannot. You can say so many things about China, but I think China is one of the most amazing people in this planet. The Chinese people are the ones who discovered marijuana. Yeah, that's amazing. You know why that's amazing? Because there are 200,000 kinds of plants in this world. And I'm sure one Chinese guy sat down and smoked all of it just to get to the weed. And I'm sure he started with the vegetables too. You're like, oh shit, carrots, no carrots! Cabbage, no cabbage! Poison ivy, what was I thinking? We can just imagine the first Chinese guy smoking the first joint. He was the first happiest guy in the world too. He was like, holy shit, this is it? You know what's funny? We celebrate New Year's in February.
And who are you? The proud Lord said that I must bow so low. Only a cat of a different coat.